What is up, you party peeps? I mean, trying again. He's got a peeps. Hey, make a peeps, Eddie. Alright, let's wait the 13 minutes to get into the game.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup has been pretty wild so far.
Oh, yeah, it has,
And
Daddy.
now we're in the Western Conference quarterfinal. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Let's just get
Now
to
we get a
it.
chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Nuggets. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record.
27.
And of course, San Antonio, they're in the fourth position.
And you know, right now for San Antonio, they've stayed right there.
Look, the game's playing
Sniffing
smoother.
distance of the conference leaders. That's a
As soon
solid
as I say that, it fucking lags.
at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio.
Okay.
Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 in the 5.
I don't want to hear
Castle's
Wembanyama.
out there with Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. And for Denver, they've got Nowitzki.
Oh, you
Allen
dumb
Iverson
fuck.
out there with Jordan. Then it's Anthony. And it's Jokic in at center. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
My
In
God,
his rookie
Daddy.
season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone.
Oh my God, Daddy,
And
Dirk.
It's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Hey, who needs a 40-inch vertical?
Who needs a
That
40-inch
throwdown
vertical?
from Dirk.
I want a 40-inch
Good
peeps.
enough for me.
And Johnson now top of the key. Three-pointer.
3-misser.
It's hauled in by Allen Iverson. Pass to Nowitzki.
Dirk
Good, and
again.
the assist goes to Jokic. Nowitzki's got his second bucket of the night.
Hey, that's on the defense right there. Can't let Dirk get the positioning he wants inside.
Johnson outside.
I'll give you a Johnson outside.
Vassell outside. Over Anthony. Vassell, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
A nice shot by
Let's go.
There's a ferocity and intensity.
We in here, NFG,
Also has the finesse.
the elite chaos, Daddy. Chaos is elite. Chaos is a co-founder of the elite.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio.
We already know what the elite's about.
From T. Johnson.
Shit.
The miss by the Spurs.
Random and chaos fucking
Nuggets have gone
running
3 of 4 from the field. to start
motherfucking
out
the elite
game.
right now.
They
And we
brought
made that
that in
shit
in
too.
no
Let's
time
go,
at all.
Daddy.
Oh, great ball movement.
Running NFG at the moment.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
That's not all cracked up to be. Look at Carlton right here.
And for a look look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story.
Spurs number 2 in the Power Rankings.
They're moving on.
No, they moved up 2.
Never
mind. I'm stupid.
And I think Denver, they've started the way we expected.
I just looked at 2. I thought they were 2. I'm dumb.
Just imposing their will upon lesser teams.
Right side, Fox. And just miss after miss right now.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Jokic
with the bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping.
Drop it, Daddy.
Scoring.
Like it's hot.
Pass to Castle. Steps back. Here's Fox. Denver grabs the miss. In this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And even though they're one of the top teams, they drop the
Oh, no, Daddy, I missed.
squad. So sometimes matchups play a role.
Yeah, sometimes matchups do, but I don't think they're interested in looking at that. They want to come back strong and show.
I know what you were trying to do.
And here's Anthony
That's
for
it.
3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists tonight.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on
Damn
the
it.
ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And looking back at the group stage of the NBA Cup, these were 2 of the best in the West.
Yeah, these teams have been outstanding in the Cup. They're playing with confidence.
Dirty boy.
Favorites to win this thing, so something has to give.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Castle, guarded by Jordan. The cell, no good. Denver leading by 10. Out to Anthony for 3. Another 3 for Denver.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys.
Oh my God, Daddy,
Defense has
adjust.
to make some adjustments.
Foul.
Check in with our reporter, David
I
Aldridge.
didn't say just
Thank
to
you,
a
Kevin.
foul.
He asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent. You don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things.
Who's
His
Victor?
game
Victor
is
Von
all
Doom?
encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is 1 of 1. Hey, thank you for the report. Jordan kicks to Jokic.
Oh, I got fucking blocked.
By Wembanyama.
Wembanyama.
And
He went out of bounds.
The Nuggets gain possession. Well, some great
He got
passes
fucking
have come
blocked,
into the league
Daddy.
this season. Let's see which rookies are tops in assists. You look at Castle, one of the best passers in the NBA.
Oh my
always
God, you're
looking to get his
best.
teammates involved.
A number
You're best,
of gifted
Daddy.
passers entering the NBA this season, and
But
he's
are you
right up
the
there
best?
among the very
You're best, but
I
are you the
like
best?
What I've seen from him as a distributor.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Outside Anthony. Iverson dishes to Jordan. Pass to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. It's
Aw.
rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact
Dummy.
defense they want to see out of him.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on.
What the hell did I just do?
religiously. Nice finish.
Stops. Pops. It's in.
He stops,
Third field
pops.
goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Damn,
And
okay.
He's having
I
quite
have to.
the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania. Here's some news.
Okay, I did it
Shams,
again.
Give it to us.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris
Whoops.
Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is likely just as
Harrison
valuable
Barnes,
to this
ex-
young
he played
roster
for the
as
fucking,
their contributions
Mavericks.
on the court.
He played with Dirk.
Legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating
I just
an
realized Dirk ain't on the
environment
court.
for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And the Nuggets making a change here. Murray's checked in. Spurs trail by 6.
That dude has gray hair.
With the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
The Spurs making a switch here. Duke's checked in. Here's Paul. Denver grabs the miss.
That was Chris Paul.
Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Lob pass to Gordon. Here's Sohan, defended by Gordon. Sohan, the pass to Paul. Back to Sohan. Pass to
He has
Paul.
gray hair.
Steps back and trains the jump shot.
Okay, they're only down 4
taking
now.
A quick look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Why is your hair gray?
You know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Murray for 3. That drops it.
Finally, got some points. Damn it, Daddy.
Jordan's got 5 assists in the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the
And
arc.
you're fouled, and you're one. No, now you're not one.
And now look at Victor Wembanyama here. Tremendous numbers for him
Chris
over
Paul.
the last 10 games. 10th in scoring, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to
6-point
get
game,
there.
Daddy.
That's why he's top 5 in rebounding.
You know, Chris Paul has probably forgotten more about basketball than most of us know. He's an encyclopedia.
Are you trying to tell him he's
of
fucking
knowledge
stupid?
for the game.
San Antonio making a switch here. Champagne's checked in.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Iverson kicks to Jokic. Gordon for 3. Another 3 for
Let's
Denver.
go, Daddy.
How about the last 5 made shots?
We haven't been able to do shit for like the last 8.5 minutes.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open.
Number 3
looks at
versus
the
number
three-point
3.
shot, but it
Who's
seems
better,
like
Chris
they
Paul or
just
fucking Allen
figured it
Iverson?
out.
He gets
Allen
that
Iverson.
one. Paul's got 6.
School's in session, and that mid-range is CP3's specialty.
CP. Nobody likes CP.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Pass to Iverson.
Get off my ass. Oh, foul me, Daddy.
Foul gets the whistle and 2 shots.
Chris
coming
Paul
up.
got fouled,
Good
or he got the
job.
foul.
Take it right
You don't know, Daddy.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The first one.
You can really tell Iverson approaches the game with a single-minded focus. Can be intimidating trying to defend the guy.
Perfect,
with his level
twice
of
in a
skill
row.
and determination. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Paul passes to Sohan. Spurs working the ball around now.
Another assist in the career of Chris Paul. As good as anybody we've seen past the rock.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jokic. Uses
Let's
the glass
go.
to finish the layup. Jokic has got his second basket of the night.
And a nice job here
Iverson.
early of establishing an inside presence.
He has like 4 assists.
Here's Fox. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the
Oh, he has
field.
2
He's taken only
assists.
6
Iverson got
shots.
2 assists,
Man,
but
I
he
like
got
how
2
confident
rebounds.
Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
Here's Murray.
That's in.
A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Murray's got his second
Jordan
bucket.
got 6 assists in the
done
first
there. Just
second.
confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Fox, no good. And so it's Denver holding on to an 8-point lead, heading in.
Jokic got fucking
Shooting the ball
5
so
rebounds,
well
4
in this one. A
assists.
great
He might get
performance from the
triple-double.
field. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Only 8-point game in the first. This is elimination. The loser goes home. I mean, just for the NBA Cup, though, not for like ever.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one.
I know we
Let's
did.
take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Nuggets.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the
trying.
number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc.
They're all talking about,
And
look
if
at these
that
stats, and they're not even
continues,
showing the
guys,
stats.
it can really open up the rest of their offense.
2, 3. Just get it.
And Murray's got the ball here for Denver.
And
13 points was their biggest lead.
Brown.
On the court right now.
That was for chaos.
You'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward.
Zohan.
Chris Paul is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 5 spot. And here's Barnes for 3. Cans it from downtown. Barnes has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Hey, when you lay off of Harrison Barnes, he's going to go right up on the catch.
Out to Anthony. Here's Brown. Guarded by Fox.
And
connects from 3-point range. Anthony's got 9.
All right, 11 points.
He's gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Fox against Gordon.
He tried to draw the foul.
No good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the
I mean,
many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Gordon against
You got
Fox,
blocked.
and it's blocked by Gordon.
You got the ball back.
Defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes.
Oh yeah,
in the
Daddy, give me a
form of
strong
pressure
defense.
protection. Wow.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Nowitzki's checked in for the Nuggets.
Need Dirk back in. I love having Dirk in there. There's a reason why. Cause he's
Here's
Dirk.
Paul. San Antonio.
There's a reason why right there. It's the rebound. It's actually the reason why I wanted him back in, because he's fucking a rebound master. And he made that.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer
Embrace
shots.
my role,
playing
Daddy.
more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to.
2 rebounds for Dirk right there.
Not just accept, but embrace.
And a
the
turnover
role
for
that
Dirk
he
right there.
serves for that championship team.
And a foul right there for Carmelo.
That's his first foul. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
How you know? We don't want to see your dumb bitch
And a
asses.
look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of
Jalen
the
Johnson.
events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin.
Amon
You just
Thompson.
can't take your eyes
Jalen
off
Johnson,
the
Amon
ideas
Thompson.
Those guys come up with, and then the guts.
I didn't get a chance. There's 2 fucking trailblazers up there.
You look at Castle, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration.
I didn't
He's
see
got
their
all
names.
the
I don't really
athleticism
care
you
about their
hope for
names.
from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you
Okay,
all
blonde hair.
updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Does this say I'm
If they
number
don't invite me
20?
to be a judge, I'm
22?
still going.
A steal.
Why does it say he's
In
number
transition,
22?
here comes San Antonio. Sohan, the pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Back to Sohan. A 3-ball. Carmelo Anthony grabs the ball.
Just a solid performance on the
When did
interior.
Murray get turned into number
Rebounding
22?
has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Ball looking over the floor. Unloads from 13. And it's Denver with the
Why are you
rebound.
missing?
They get to take on the Blazers.
Oh, he's number 27. Never mind, I'm
That'll be
dumb.
the first of a 2-game road trip for him. To the inside. And stolen by Barnes. The wide open look here for Fox. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul
Finally got
4
one.
assists now tonight.
I really like the way they're spacing the floor this quarter.
I did
The
too.
three-point percentage has really gone up.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range.
Ed, I
love it.
smacked you in the
Terrific
hand.
answer there.
And there's
Dummy.
the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Brown. That's his first foul. Michael Jordan, he's checked in for Christian Brown. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Chris Paul. Here's Johnson. He's got 5 and good. Got the friendly
That's
bounce
not the
off
way you're
right side
supposed
of
to
the
do
rim.
it.
Johnson's got 7 points in the game. Johnson against Anthony. And Jordan has it in the corner. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Denver. And after this quarterfinal round of the NBA Cup, the final 3 games will all be played on a neutral floor.
And that's what makes this one so important. If you can make it to the semis, it's wide open. Whoever wins this game has a
Look,
great
the
shot
next game we play is going to be the semis.
Denver,
This is actually like 3
Iverson's
games
checked in.
after the last game.
Wembanyama is checked in for the Spurs. Vassell comes in for Barnes.
Dirt.
Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for Denver. 17-point lead, their biggest. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
And
Why are you
there's no doubt they've
missing?
been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all.
Oh, I missed that.
A nice
No, I
shot by
didn't.
Jordan.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The DJ
We're up
seems
23
to be
points
slacking
now.
off a little
That was Jordan, number 23.
And we've got a timeout from
We went up
Greg
23,
Popovich.
my number
This will
23.
give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
I guess I locked the fuck in, Daddy.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Michael
These
Porter,
players
I don't know why
have
you
been
checked
all
in.
about defense lately. Here are the steal leaders in the NBA this month. You look at
2.1.
Jordan, such quick hands, second in the NBA.
really been fantastic defensively.
Speaking of Michael
this run
Jordan,
for him, he's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
Here's Fox. A 32-point game for him in the win against New Orleans. Johnson for three.
Damn, that was
Good,
pretty.
and a nice assist from Fox. Johnson's got 10
This
points
ain't
in the
enough.
game. The Nuggets leading by 20. Murray with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. Here's Jordan.
It just ain't
Wembanyama
enough.
with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract leagues. Commissioner Silver says, we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
The shot's good from Jordan.
No defense for that now. I mean,
Look at
Jordan
Chris
just
Paul
too
sitting on the
fast.
side, waiting to come
So
in.
it's San Antonio now. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities
Okay.
went
There's
to
3
them.
versus 3
Plenty of
versus 3
heart
versus
and
3.
hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Nowitzki, the pass to Jordan. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first
Wembanyama.
foul of the game. Chris Paul, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Jordan. He's coming off a 25-point game against Atlanta.
And equally spent as much energy on his
Chris.
D. I mean, 4 steals.
He split energy on his D.
Greg, you know this.
I don't know if he's allowed to do that.
Contract is a major goal for young players.
Oh,
in the
you got
NBA,
it.
like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having
It's
his
okay,
finest
Daddy.
year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
Denver calls timeout.
And that music is terrible.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Jokic comes in for Michael
Jokic's
Porter.
back in.
And Carmelo
Joker.
Anthony is subbed in for Jamal
As
Murray.
Chaos would call him. I mean, that might be a nickname. I don't even know. I don't watch NBA. I wish this was college basketball. 100% wish this was college basketball.
1:35 left to play here in the half. Pass to Jokic. Nowitzki outside. There's the triple. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists tonight.
He has created
Yeah, he does.
terrific opportunities
Yeah, there's a
for
foul. Never
himself
mind.
and really made the most of it.
Back to Vassell. To the middle. Here's Paul.
Damn, he got me. He faked the shit out of me.
Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Paul's got his 3rd basket of the night right
How
there.
you do?
There's a minute left to play in the first half. Iverson up top, defended by Paul. Nowitzki kicks to Iverson. A 3.
It's in.
Another 3 for Denver.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Anthony against Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on Anthony. And they'll
He smacked that shit right in. 27.2 seconds.
27 seconds left in the second quarter.
What'd I just say, dummy? Shoot over you.
Nowitzki for 3, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Here's Castle.
Nope, I shouldn't have done
And he
that.
lays it straight in. Castle's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
I love that basket from
You a
Castle.
dummy.
Heady play from the rookie.
It's
Nowitzki
in.
for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part
It's
of
dirt.
the floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about
They got
the
it.
long distance game
They didn't
for
get
him
it.
tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Ooh, Dirk Nowitzki has been leading the charge for the Nuggets. He went on an aerial 3-point display.
Big goofy
drilling
right there.
4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Aaron Gordon. Aaron, you guys came out.
You
and
didn't
played
score no points. Why are you
extremely
fucking talking?
What was the mindset in the first half?
Do you have a rebound?
We just tried to come out here, really stick to our principles, pick up the pace, and really be aggressive, and it turned out in a high-scoring game.
Blah, 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 blah. I don't
Just
even
the way
think you have a
wanna
rebound,
play.
Daddy.
Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
He has 3 points?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime.
Or did it say he has
we'll be
3
back in
minutes?
just a bit to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Oh, he has 3 assists. In 11 minutes, something like that. I don't know. I fucking missed it.
Great
Shaq
to
could
have
barely
you with
fit at
us.
that desk.
Starting out, let's check out the award winners for Players of the Week. For
Who the hell is
Western
Tyrese Maxey?
Conference, Kyrie Irving.
Think about Kyrie.
I don't
He's got
care
a
about
move
that.
and a counter move every time you defend him. Pretty much in every situation.
Kyrie
Those
Irving.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Nuggets.
It's one-sided
Killing
on
it on the
scoreboard.
boards.
Also in the
Look
rebounding
at Dirk.
column. They're hammering on these guys. This is how you blow a team out.
Dirt, Daddy.
Secure those boards, good
Look at
things
Dirk.
happen.
It's
Shaq
just dirt.
scientifically
Dirt,
proven.
dirt, dirt. Right there. Always right there, Dirt. Dirt Daddy.
And that concludes
19 points,
halftime.
5
Now time
rebounds,
to
2
send it over to
assists.
Kevin Harlan as the game's about to
It's
resume.
Dirt Daddy. Haha, Daddy. It's Dirt Daddy.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Dirk Nowitzki
The only
having
thing
a
that's tightened up
dominant
in the
impact
second
this
is my
game.
pussy, Daddy.
How about the amount he's contributing
It's
in the
Dirt,
scoring
Daddy.
column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
3
And
points,
you know what? They've
Daddy.
Come at him a few different ways
It's Dirt,
defensively,
Daddy.
and nothing has slowed him down.
3-point Daddy. I repeat myself? I did.
Here's Iverson. We've got Allen Iverson. Jokic is out there with Nowitzki.
He missed
It's
it.
Michael Jordan. And it's Anthony in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game
He made
for the
it.
Nuggets. Vassell, no good. Denver leading by 22.
He made it.
Nowitzki wide open. He fires.
Another three.
Good. And it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
Jordan gonna get his
Here's
double-double.
Fox. No good. Shot missing. Good defense by Jokic. Jordan outside. Denver passing it around.
That's in.
Nowitzki for 3.
That was not.
Rebound by Victor
Dirk just went down.
Wembanyama.
Benyama.
Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Up again, and Johnson is right there.
Oh yeah, Daddy
Johnson's
Johnson.
got 12.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really
Come on,
got to
Jokic,
pick up that
make the
interior
point.
defense. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Fox from outside, and another field goal in this total.
Dummy.
Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Be all right.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
And here's Jordan outside. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3
Oh, I
points.
thought I was gonna have
And
that.
those triples, they sure do add up
I lied.
quickly, don't they? I mean, they've
You
got
just
to
got
make
blocked.
some kind of adjustment here.
Anthony finds Jordan down low. Iverson, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 13.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
Oh, yeah, Jordan getting a double-double.
To talk it over. Well, Clark, we know Nikola Jokic has many interests.
Dunk Daddy, Dirt Daddy, Dunk Daddy.
His horses.
I love that about him. When basketball season is over, he knows exactly what he wants to do and needs to do to take care of his body, but he's not going to be a slave to basketball year-round. He's got other interests, and he's going to indulge and engage in those. He's got other passions, which I love seeing, and horses apparently one of his other passions for sure.
2 minutes into the second half of play now.
Smack that shit out your goddamn hand, Daddy.
Got a piece of it. The 3.
It's in. No, it's not. I lied.
Wembanyama.
Wembanyama. I'm tired of Wembanyama.
His 7th rebound here tonight. Here's
There was no
Kessel.
foul.
And the
There was no
call
foul. You're a
on the
goddamn
shot
liar.
that sends
You're
him
a
to the
goddamn
line.
liar, Daddy. You goddamn liar, Daddy.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do?
Is there that bareback?
That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Greg, you know this. Good throw.
Michael Jordan, bitch.
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside, Fox.
Nope, I fucked up.
And the basket by Castle.
You can have that, Daddy.
Castle's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Wow, what a
Oh, you're Rookie of the Year, but you only have fucking 6 points.
with that setup.
And it's Jokic in the corner.
He made it.
Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort.
Give me the ball. Just kidding. You just fucking backcourted violations.
Example of the difference in how these teams
Smack
have
your
operated
asshole.
offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA.
He's never had a daddy.
It's a
I'll
good
be your daddy,
question,
daddy.
Kevin, and
If you be
there
my
are
daddy.
trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
And Denver again with the bucket.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah,
But Iverson got fucking 6 rebounds or assists. He needs 4 more assists. We're getting him 4 assists.
Fox dishes to Johnson. And Wembanyama outside.
Benyama.
A 3-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Anthony's shot is off.
No.
Not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Fox against Anthony. And here is Johnson. He's got 12. Launches a 3. Here's Wembenyama. And terrific work on the offensive glass. And he picks up 2.
He's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Denver calls timeout.
That makes him a rookie.
Gordon checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. The Nuggets have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Jokic.
And one.
Not get that one to go.
Just kidding.
And he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Victor.
He has 9.6 rebounds.
That's a nice job by Jokic getting fouled in the act, and we know he's going to cash in most times.
Clark, what we appreciate, for some players, success can change.
10.6 rebounds. He can get 4 more rebounds.
Yeah, he seems like the same guy.
He certainly does, boy, and he is special. He is so much fun.
Michael Jordan, he still needs one more fucking assist for a double-double.
His game
Give me the ball.
is heaven sent for sure.
Hassel misses. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Gordon for 3. Good. And it's Jordan.
Michael Jordan got a rebound. He got double-double.
Gordon's got 6 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production.
Give me the ball. Just kidding.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Give me the ball.
Stolen by Gordon.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
And Anthony gets it to go.
I can't believe he has 11 points. I don't remember scoring with him at all this game.
His spots, which makes him dangerous.
Give me the ball.
Outside, Fox. The shape. And it goes down 2 points. Fox has got 20.
Pump fake that asshole.
Big game. His confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Barnes with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Johnson inside. He's against Gordon. The kick out to Barnes.
He made it.
Sinks the 3-pointer. He has 6.
Boy, you got to respect the long-range accuracy of Barnes now. When he gets a little daylight, he's dangerous from the perimeter.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Puts up a deep 3. Wembenyama grabs the rebound. Wembenyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And the dunk by Barnes.
And Barnes is a high flyer now, a huge target to throw to when he's sizing up that alley-oop.
Iverson passes to Jokic. Back to Iverson. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets.
That's in.
A nice shot.
Iverson got 7 assists.
In the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Here's Castle.
Fucked up.
They get it
And he
again.
still got it.
The kick out to Barnes. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Anthony's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Gordon. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
He's fucking 10.
Iverson against Fox. Johnson sets the screen for Fox. Over Iverson. Fox, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Damn it.
San Antonio's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from 3-point land in the second half. Such a wide open look. 14 points for Johnson.
A priority for Johnson, continuing to work on his jumper, especially off the catch like that.
Come on, dummy.
And San Antonio shooting right around 42% from the field since the start of the second half.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Back to Iverson, and it's Jokic in the corner. Over Wembenyama. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist.
All right, Iverson needs one more assist. That's all I was trying to do.
And it's Allen Iverson.
And he fouled him. He smacked him right in the
And that'll
peeps.
be his third foul so far. And the Nuggets with some changes. Sharge has checked in for Jokic. Michael Porter comes in for Anthony. And Christian Brown subbed in for Michael Jordan. Paul passes to Branham. No good that time. Nice D from Porter. Iverson kicks to Gordon. Outside Porter. Pass to Iverson.
He made it.
Drills the three-pointer. Iverson's got 16.
And with the lead, I like the strategy.
Miss.
Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it.
God, just dropped my controller on the ground.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds.
33 points.
A huge lead for them. The scoring has
I'm just
been
playing. I'm not even
tremendous,
paying
and they are
attention.
shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this.
I've been talking the whole time, too, and I don't even remember anything that I said. Whatever.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Is that to Camarlo?
And with the
That was to
accuracy to
Camarlo.
go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for San Antonio, we'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Fox is out there with Chris Paul.
He got blocked.
Kalashvili in at the 5, down low. Here's Porter. Right side Gordon. And
Oh,
it's
Daddy.
Kalashvili with the rebound. Here's Fox. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Nuggets shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. Kept alive. Another shot. And
Oh, you got blocked.
Inside, here's Paul. Good.
Somebody made a
Fox who
a
picks up
bucket.
the assist. Fox has got
You're
6
still down
assists here
fucking
tonight.
31.
Good job executing in tight. Ball doesn't fear anybody when he's in attack mode.
On the wing, Gordon. Drills it from outside.
And that's his game. Ignore the D. Focus on what you do and knock down that triple.
Fox is double. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access
Allen
to
Iverson got a double-double.
that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
Ball against Iverson. Good. Paul's got 7 points for the quarter. Here's Iverson. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
That's it. That's I lied.
Gordon missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
I told you. I thought it was going to fall.
Teardrop
And
shot.
you fucking
Stolen
missed.
by Gordon.
W.
Pops it up for Jordan. Brown the pass to Porter. From T.
That's it.
Iverson. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline
Harrison Barnes.
combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another thing, guys, they dominated
Damn.
on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
That's his first personal foul.
Not my motherfucking fault, Daddy. It was my fault.
And the first one drops. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice
I wanna have a
that
team
most
dinner.
teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie.
Slap a
and
steak
the
in my
bonding
face.
that
Like,
takes
slap me
place
with the
when you
fucking
break bread
raw
together,
steak.
coaches and players.
Murray's checked
He's
in for
left-handed.
Allen Iverson. And he makes the first but misses the second.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back
Really,
into
why don't you
this
dunk
game.
it, dummy?
To work on the glass.
Pass to Sohan.
I'm silver haired. He looks like Perdo. What is his name? Perdozoa? From fucking,
Here's Mamu Kelishvili, and the
Zenon.
shot is good.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
I missed that hard.
And it's Gordon missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see
They scored.
if he can eventually get back on track.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
Here's Sohan. Finished off the break.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Oh, I totally
And
fucked
again,
that up.
Denver, no good. The Spurs have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And Fox gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better
that
job
stretched
of
me
staying
out.
attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And the foul on Jamal
Murray.
That is his first foul of the game. We've seen the NBA feature.
How come my
several
CPU players
overseas
fucking
games
reach in,
during
but theirs
the last
don't?
couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity, always a plus.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the
20-point
ball.
game,
His
Daddy.
teammates are open. He finds them on time and on target.
And Fox has it in the corner. It's good from long range.
Oh my God, you're good from
Fox has
long
got
range,
7
Daddy.
now in this quarter.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
To the paint. And stolen by Wembanyama. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And the basket by Castle.
Okay.
Smart bucket by
Just kidding.
Castle. Get
They
out
got it.
and run.
I jumped too early.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. And it's Gordon missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And one.
Contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws
Not
here.
and one.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And one thing you gotta love about Johnson, his energy. The man doesn't take
I was
his
going to
foot
say, one
off
thing
the
you love
gas.
about John
So Johnson,
Cena.
it's 2 of them. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Long range. Oh, he said long
You
range,
can hear
Daddy.
the smack all the way over here where we are.
Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the
He
driver
fucking
of the
huffed
league.
and puffed it right
I
after
think
that.
because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness
Just kidding.
with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
Pass to Brown. Fires the 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Fouled him again, Daddy.
15 at the line for the Spurs.
He
And you
misses
missed
the
it,
free
Daddy.
throw. And the Nuggets making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
Should have fucking made the first and missed the second.
An elite score, and Clarkie has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop, and the three, he's got all of those.
Here's Fox.
Got blocked.
Like watching Saric make his presence felt with blocks like these.
Fires the three. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist from Porter. Westbrook's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's Castle, covered by Saric, and the basket by Castle.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Denver.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that.
That was a 2 point. That one was a 3
just
point.
pretty much blew them
They
right
got 100
out
points.
of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know
This
familiarity
NBA
breeds
Cup.
contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Iverson.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense, repeated and found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Here's Vassell. Rebound by the Nuggets. Denver calls timeout.
Why the fuck did you call a
They're
timeout?
up by 35.
Nobody wants to see the
moment
dance
present
team.
the New Balance player of the game,
Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
A no-brainer choice here. I mean, given how incredible he's played, just decimated the defense and did whatever he wanted to. No doubt in anybody's mind that this award was going to him.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over.
We don't want this timeout there. What are we doing?
.40 seconds left in the game.
Who was Watson?
Watson dishes to Murray. Back to Watson.
He made it.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge
Got him, you
injection of
dummy.
energy and a great run to finish it off.
And man, is Vassell tough to
We're
guard.
playing
So
like
good at using that
bottom
length
string
to
right
get
now.
the call.
Devin Vassell at the line for two.
Vassell hits them both.
Good for you, Daddy.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Watson has it in the corner. Back to Murray. Najee passes to Chuncho. Here's Najee. And stolen by
dummy.
Wembanyama.
Everybody tired of hearing your name, dummy.
Outside Fox. And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Brown. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll
You're not
have
in the
free throw
bonus,
line
Daddy.
for two.
Oh,
And
you
that
missed.
one misses.
Two shots.
And
Oh,
the
you-
second free
oh,
throw,
you made.
good. Watson for three.
Made it.
And so it's Denver taking care of business.
Yep,
in this
he
one.
actually made it
And
too.
this victory locks them in for the West semifinals of the NBA Cup tournament.
And you can tell the competition is getting fierce, right? Only 14
You got whooped,
remaining on
dummy.
the road to winning that NBA Cup.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jamal, you really got after it tonight, and obviously the game means a lot to you. How do you find that edge?
I just play better when I have that motion. And we were very physical, aggressive from early on. And we handle hits and handle the streaks and runs all game. So today was just a bounce back game, and we look forward to continue this.
Well, you kept your head and it led to a win. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Allen Iverson.
Alright, let's go figure out who's next in the NBA Cup. Because we're just going to play those games. You know what I mean? OKC is my next team. Boston will either play Indiana or Atlantic. Let's go Indiana and Boston. Oh my god, that's for chaos. Let's see when our next game is. Where's the OKC game? For real? They gave me it for a minute? I don't see OKC at all. When do I play that? I literally don't even see OKC up here. Hold on. There it is, right here. Are we playing this game, Daddy? Damn it. You know what? We're gonna play in those. I'm gonna play in different ones there. Fuck it. Let's go, Daddy.com.
And the unmistakable greeting to Las Vegas, just a stone's throw away. And welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. This is a huge game. The winner tonight will represent the West in the final with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
Oh, you already know he's fucking tight, Daddy.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Jason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. And for Denver, they've got Nikola Jokic. And it's Iverson in at the point guard position. And we're here in the Western Conference semifinals of the NBA Cup. The excitement has been building to this do-or-die moment.
Yeah, even though this game counts toward their regular season records, they're not thinking about that. Each team just wants to get to the championship and show that they are the best in the West.
Now, here's Williams. From 15 feet away. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Oklahoma City shooting their first foul shots of the night.
Hartenstein. Hartenstein.
And that one falls for Hartenstein. And so Hartenstein nails both of them.
Oh, Daddy, nail him.
Here's Iverson. He played a great game against San Antonio. Pass to Anthony. The rebound.
Oh, God, he got fucking smacked.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Here's Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. Now Gilgeous-Alexander.
He stepped out of bounds like a dummy.
The Nuggets.
And then he lost the ball like a dummy. Bounce that ball, Daddy.
Takes it inside from deep. Jordan on target from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Is it going to be Jordan's game?
Williams against Anthony. Hartenstein with a screen on Anthony.
Got smacked.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Or you look at his scoring average of 34.5 points a game. Very impressive.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
And Doris, no doubt about it. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the
Daddy.
most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle.
He's got size, he's got speed, he is eat over my. I'm gonna eat that too. Turkey again, bitch. Get out of my asshole, Daddy.
His career as one of the best scorers in the history of the game.
Pass to Holmgren. From 12 feet. Rebounded by Denver.
Rebounded by dirt.
Last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now. And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Nobody wants to see these holders. Actually, we might be able to take a random ball real quick.
Maybe alter some of the game plan.
I only have like 1 or maybe 2 more hits left in this little hash rosin thing. Or hash rosin dispo. Hit a random ball if I can. Hurry up. Takes 20 seconds. Here we go. All right, yeah, there we go, Daddy. There we go, Daddy.
And a peek
Oh my
at the
heavens.
NBA's best at the three-point line.
Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray. Fourth, Nikola Jokic.
And the way both of these guys open up the floor with their long-range shooting, you just can't afford to give them any airspace from deep.
The Thunder have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility of both ends.
Okay.
The coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
Dummy.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Wallace. A 17-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Ooh, anticipated the pass.
Oh, you
It's
dummy.
a turnover. Wallace outside. Inside, Hartenstein. And Hartenstein
Damn it.
slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt.
Hey, Daddy, give me some power from point guard.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go.
And their offensive game plan is clear.
They're trying.
Get it inside.
Gordon's ready to come in. He's right there.
For three,
And
Anthony.
nah, I'm just
He can't
kidding.
get that one to fall. And Williams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City.
And
Put up a
fouled.
nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks.
Dirk's coming out.
The
Gordon's
best
coming in.
defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
Another foul.
And Gordon's checked in for the Nuggets.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Whoops.
Denver on D. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Anthony. And it's Williams off the drive.
You can never discount the range and the wingspan that Melo brings. He can bother a lot of shots.
Over to the wing.
That's in.
From deep, Jordan. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Iverson got 5 assists already.
Outside, Williams.
We'll get a double-double.
There's a whistle.
Damn
That
it.
goes
They're
on
in a
Carmelo
penalty.
Anthony. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's a second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Murray's checked in. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A 23-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Here's Hartenstein.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander,
Oh my God,
the
Iverson.
master at drawing fouls.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Nuggets.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages
I'll
of
give you
this
an
game.
excellent display
A
of
good
passing,
deal of their
Daddy.
points coming directly
You don't even
off
have.
quality passes.
And Denver making a change here. Brown's checked in. And in last year's NBA Cup West Semi, we got a blowout. The Lakers beating the Pelicans 133-89.
Well, it
Lakers
was a
won.
13-point game at the half. LeBron and the
Lakers won the third quarter 43-17, putting that one away. And King James, he had 30 points. AD with 16 and 15 for LA.
Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Thunder trail by 5.
No, they don't.
Pass to Holmgren. He's on target from 8 feet out. Holmgren's got 7 points
Oh,
in the game.
Gildress is hurt.
Never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Whatever his stupid name is.
Man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
He hurt.
No, obviously something that
He up?
you know every player
his chest
fears.
hurt.
The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries
Tyler
continue to
Hero
happen.
sorting that. Oh, that's
Shea Gilgeous
fucking.
Alexander, he's checked in for
Shane
Oklahoma
Gildress
City.
is hurt. Good.
Here's Jordan. And in that win against the Spurs, he's another guy who played really well. Jokic's shot is good.
And the Joker, one of the most efficient mid-range shooters in basketball, seems like he just doesn't miss.
And here are the Thunder now. Denver getting their last shot to go. Now Holmgren. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
Wallace misses. Denver leading by 5.
Damn it.
Well, OKC has a great track record with their draft picks, and it seems like they got another one in Casey Wallace.
Wallace was the 10th pick in 2023. He's going to give you great physical pressure defense on the perimeter.
Good
And then
point.
he's going to play to his strength offensively. OKC rarely misses with their draft picks, and they didn't on this guy.
Now here's Wallace, covered by Jordan. Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous Alexander. 1:33 left in the first quarter.
Oh, Gilgeous Alexander's back.
Oh, Jokic with a block.
Oh, look at Jokic using those long arms, managing to get his hand on the ball and knock it away.
Brown passes to Murray. And another basket for Denver.
And adding to this lead.
Let's go, Daddy.
Riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Oh, I knew that was
Murray
coming.
picks up the foul. That's his first
There's
foul
the
of the
line.
game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
Oh, Gilgeous Alexander is number 8. Number 8 got hurt.
Unless it's
I thought he was number 8.
necessary.
Boy, the more you watch Shea Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you.
The more you
The
watch
aspects
Gilgeous
of his
Alexander
game
play,
just
the less
getting
you
better
fucking like his
and
name.
better.
Fuck you.
Jordan's checked in for
Michael
Jokic.
Jordan.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous
Jordan
finish.
got half my points.
And here's Gilgeous Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 9-point game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Now you have to load towards him when he comes off a
Why you
high
missed,
pick.
dummy?
He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to
Why
his
can't you
game.
guys miss the second
Najee,
one?
he's
Like
checked
the
in for
first
the
one
Nuggets.
missed the second one.
What you love about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Murray's shot is good.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Thunder trail by 11.
Oh, off the tip, Daddy.
32 seconds left to play in the first. And the officials will call
Legal
the
screen.
illegal screen here.
Let's
You
go.
can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Saric checked in.
And
Brown knocks down the triple. Brown's got his second bucket on the night.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Here's Joe.
I fucking jumped way so late, like a dummy.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back
And
And you would expect
I'm just
nothing
kidding.
less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so it's Denver, closing out the quarter ahead by 11
My
points.
tip is good.
Their work from distance has been impressive. and it's put them in this lead right now.
Don't
Back to the game
your tip.
after this break.
Your tip is great, Daddy. Alright, this is the first quarter. We got 3 quarters to go.
You're watching the 2024 NBA Cup semifinals. Just the second
How
in
do
league
you
history.
know what I'm watching?
And for the Nuggets, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Maybe I'm watching the Big Bang
clicking
Theory.
on all cylinders, they owned that first quarter.
Season 5,
That's
episode
exactly
12
the start
on
you want.
CBS.
You take complete
I'm sorry,
command.
on
Now you've got to
Nickelodeon.
maintain that focus.
Denver leading by 11. Aaron Gordon is out there with Christian Brown. Then it's Murray, and it's Chanchar in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Denver, getting going in the second. Off the mark there with a 3. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Wiggins with a screen on Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams.
Oh, what are you doing?
Give
me the ball.
Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Driving inside and slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's
Russell
playing
Westbrook
with.
is already waiting.
By 13.
Why do I have 2 people already waiting? We just started the second quarter. Why don't you just put him in?
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
Pass to Chanchar. Shoots over Wiggins, and book it. Chanchar.
Let's go.
Chanchar's got his first points in this one.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Are you
And
calling
we've got
timeout?
a timeout
We
called
just
by
started the
Mark
quarter.
Dagnall. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Nobody wants to watch.
And a chance for us here to check out the top passing teams in the league this past month. The Nuggets, number 1. The Thunder, 4th.
These two teams have a great flow offensively over the last month, always moving the ball and finding open teammates.
Moving balls and crushing holes.
Outside Joe. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins from long range. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shea
I mean, why not?
Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Dagnall, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror. He sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Wiggins for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Well, the
I mean, down 10, down 10. You're still down
makes him
10.
a very tough cover, guys.
I made it. You're down 13.
And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Murray. Anthony's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Joe. There's the 3.
He made it. No, he didn't. Why are you dumb?
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Wiggins against Anthony. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Anthony's got 5 points.
Now, just such a high percentage look, but with Melo, it's almost just a given. Tough to stop.
Wiggins outside.
That ain't really been nothing.
Pass to Caruso. 3-pointer, no good. The Nuggets lead by 15. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
Damn it, dummy.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA from distance.
Well, that's an opportunistic
Still down
three-point
12.
shot from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Pass to Anthony. Lets it go from deep. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Now
Give him
15.
8.
and just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've
I'll
got
take
to
no shaft,
continue
Daddy.
to score, continue to build your lead.
So both teams making some changes here.
Let's just get to halftime.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fires for three. Sinks it from distance. Anthony's got 11
Carmelo
points
just went from 0 points
Andre,
to
less
11.
than stellar start in the first quarter. You like to see that shot go down.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And it goes out of bounds.
Good ball.
Last touch by Hartenstein.
Yeah, Daddy.
Denver leading by 15. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Graham.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's Caruso. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game.
Well, that's
all
his
tip,
second
no shaft,
foul.
Daddy.
Does he take a more cautious
All tips.
approach here the rest of the half?
Hashtag all tip gang.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, trailing by 13. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Here's Jordan, and he banks in the layup. Jordan's got 18.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's Caruso. Pass to Holmgren for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Nowitzki's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Iverson. It's
really? I wouldn't even
City.
fucking like challenge.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Hartenstein with a screen on Jordan. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Pass to Murray. To the wing on the left.
And
shot's good by Iverson. He's got 7.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Caruso outside. And here's Holmgren. The 3. Bullseye! Chet hitting for 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter
And
of dueling
I got blocked.
three-point opportunities.
Holy shit, he blocked the 3.
Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace, off target with the 3. Denver leading by 15. Pass to Jordan.
What?
And a fast break now for the Thunder. The pull-up jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander gets the bucket on the breakaway.
Well, just a great read by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, getting in transition, making it easy.
Jokic is checked in for Denver. Taking a look at defensive metrics, these are the guys who continue to block shots at a high rate. Third is Chet Holmgren.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half of basketball. Now an update on Jalen Williams from Allie LaForce. What do you have, Allie?
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Thunder's head athletic trainer. They told me it's a collapsed lung,
I haven't been
a serious
scoring with him
situation,
as
and
much
we're
lately.
all hoping that he's okay. It sounds like we won't be seeing him back on the floor anytime soon. This is a tough loss.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
Yeah, just so
Oh my God, the
it
passing.
comes with the territory of being a professional
They didn't make that.
athlete.
That was on
But
them.
yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Yeah, great pass to Jokic when he's ready to fire, and then he's straight into his motion.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout, and we might see some changes.
Oh my God,
Coach
Daddy, we don't wanna
potentially
see a
looking to
timeout.
adjust. Wiggins, he's checked in for Caruso. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You take a look at the Nuggets.
Dallas is number
they
2 now.
love where they stand right now. First place. And, of course, the Thunder only a few spots below.
Right now for the Thunder, what's crazy is we haven't really seen the early season explosion we expected from them, but they're starting to pile up wins nonetheless.
Well, it speaks volumes that they're able to win without being in their A place, in their A game. Once they really start to gel, it's going to be very hard to slow them down.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
For three, Anthony.
No.
Pulls it in. Thunder trail by 14. Wiggins passes to Wallace. Three-pointer off the mark.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Back to Anthony. Beyond the arc. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Well, if you let Melo get his feet set, turn the lights off.
Turn
2
the
seconds
lights
separating
down
the shot clock
low.
and the game clock. The kick out to Wiggins. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Iverson.
Double.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Fires away from way outside. Oh, he got it up in time.
14-point game and a half.
Fall for him. And so it's Denver up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Time for
Except
a
for
quick
that
break,
last shot,
then
and
back
that
to the
last
action.
shot, and that last shot. And that back shot.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan court shot. Give me a beat.
Come on, make it, bro.
They're thinking about a shot.
Oh, you're a dummy.
Let's hear it for the participant.
Alright, let's hit a random ball.
Welcome, everybody. Right off the bat, let's see which games are still to come tonight. For the Celtics, they'll be up against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Start time, 7 o'clock Eastern.
It's one to watch, kind of a heavyweight matchup.
That's my favorite.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I'm not going to say this game is monumentous, but I will say it's BWT. And for those who aren't familiar with BWT, that stands for better win tonight, win or go home. Nobody wants to be sent packing. I'm telling you, this is big. This is big.
Kenny, I think you're starting to adopt Shaq's propensity for Shaq creation of Shaqronyms. You see what you did there? You can use that one too, big fella. Monumentous.
I like that.
Oh my heavens, Daddy.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And welcome back. We're set for the second half, the 2024 NBA Cup semifinals. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defense is to disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano a mano
double-double,
something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Caruso in at the 3 slot.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the 3 right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player.
And
both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
How you doing?
And here's Hartenstein. Pass to Holmgren. Jacks up a 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Anthony. The shot is good
Daddy.
on the assist by Jokic. Anthony's got 17 points.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
And here's Caruso outside.
That's cool.
Rebounded by Denver.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, there's a competitive toughness to shake Gilgeous-Alexander. He comes right back with a 3 of his own.
Anthony, the shot.
No.
Good work defensively by Caruso.
And that's their first miss
Give me
after
the ball.
4 in a row to start the half.
Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was BA, and he has lived
And-
up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best
Daddy.
attribute, he is a tough competitor.
Read the ball.
Now here's Wallace.
Just kidding.
No points so far. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Nobody wants to watch this. Come on, let's go.
All right, let's take a glance at some of the defensive numbers. Here are the top teams in the league that come away with steals. The Thunder in second.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question.
Oh, yeah, Daddy,
They've
give me
got a
some
lot of
sloppy ball
fast-handed
control.
guys just waiting to take advantage.
Hartenstein
good
passes
try.
to Wallace from deep. Holmgren. Bucket again.
Oh,
7
man.
for 12.
20-point
and
game.
at the defense.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Pass to Iverson.
And
And another 3 for Denver.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played.
I didn't think I was going to be in. I
Gilgeous-Alexander
just said it.
finds
I'm going to say it every time.
Wallace outside to the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he just got fucking
And the
smacked
foul
in
is
the face.
called. He missed it, so
dumb
he's got a
bitch.
couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Well, the tremendous length at the guard spot
He
that
missed.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
Good on the second one.
We're showing
And
46.
several
We're
years
number
ago,
one
the
shooting
NBA
3-point.
introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every
And-
decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship.
Dirk
This
Nowitzki.
particular implementation has made it
I love
easier for
Dirk.
small market teams to retain their stars.
They made it.
And think about
No,
it.
they didn't.
Even
They
if someone
sucked dick.
signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge.
And
3, Anthony. Count it. Now 8 for 13.
Oh, my
in that
God.
basket.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not
What are
extending
we
very
doing?
well.
Wallace outside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso.
and
That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists in the game. For Denver, they've gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Here's Jokic. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
And Jokic doesn't get
Holy
a lot
hell.
of lift on his shot, but he doesn't need it. I mean, he is money in the mid-range.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander.
nope.
Can't get it to fall.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Oh, got that one up quick. Jordan's got 21 points in the game.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Wallace from behind the arc. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer, Anthony. And again, Denver with a 3.
All night, he just won't let up.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 22 points for him. And And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for
only a second foul. Only a second foul.
Remember, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6",
He'll be
so
all right.
getting on the interior is not a problem.
First free throw is good. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Caruso. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 24. Wallace's shot is good.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
There's Brown. The Nuggets with another miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Double-double.
Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And
now here's Westbrook. Sends it home from three-point land.
36-point lead.
They are unconscious.
I didn't even realize that. I'm just playing. I wasn't even looking at the score.
The defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And here's Caruso outside. Drops in the 3.
Oh,
Caruso's got 6 in the quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game.
He's
so fast and supremely confident.
Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Hartenstein. And Joe's subbed in for Wallace. And Murray drops them both. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, defended by Gordon.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how
Oh my God,
he
he's made 3. He's 3 for 3.
They've had
Russell
a hard
Westbrook.
time shutting down the three-point shot.
The Thunder shooting the rock around 43% since the third quarter began. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Checked by Murray. Let's go with a 3. Wiggins. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh my God, they're still losing.
The vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Here's a look at what's coming up for Oklahoma City. On Thursday, they'll go up against
the
Magic in
20-7
Orlando.
Pacers.
Then on Friday, they're off to Miami to face off with the Heat.
And for that game against Indiana, even though they're going against the #1 team right now in the league, they feel they could win. There's a lot of confidence to this squad.
But this game?
And Caruso drops them both.
They're down 34. 34.
Here's Murray. He's got 7. Pass to Jokic. Takes a 3. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 6th assist of the night.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Now here's Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls it in from the elbow. And the sweet roll that time on the rim.
Oh my God, Daddy.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 26. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Caruso.
Just kidding, they got it.
Nice move. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he
Suck a
normally
dick,
converts.
He's 4 for 4, and they're all 3 points.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Jamal Murray.
Boy, quite a few trips to the line in this one, and he's making them count, shooting 8 of 10 so far.
Shooting for Oklahoma
And the first one at the line is good.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
Oh, I broke 100 points, brother. Where did I do that? Oh, yeah, tonight? Damn, I won't even
free
pay
throws
attention.
good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Damn, I broke 100 points.
5 ticks left in the third. Here's Jokic.
And
no
just
luck
kidding.
on the running
I
jump
lied.
shot. A big-time effort for Carmelo Anthony, providing a lot of energy for Denver. And he's hit 8 3-pointers. Strong shooting performance in this one. We'll be right back.
I mean, he tried. And he did. It ain't my fault. Did
And
I
the moment
do
now
that?
as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will
That
do.
literally
right?
just
You'll
happened,
love
I
the
think.
unselfish play.
Assist of the game.
Welcome back. One of these teams just a quarter away from punching their ticket to the NBA Cup championship game.
Yeah,
We've got
NBA
Murray.
Cup, not the
DeAndre
NBA
Jordan
Finals.
is out there
This is
with
in
Aaron
the
Gordon.
playoffs. We're
Then
still
there's
early in
Russell
the
Westbrook,
season.
and it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
There's Brown. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 7th assist here tonight. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th
Stop
foul of
fouling,
the night.
dumb
Now he
fuck.
needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Here's Wiggins.
I blocked it.
And just great anticipation from Dirk, playing his cards right on the defensive end, comes through with the rejection.
Launches a 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
And for so many teams in the
Dirk
NBA,
with the block.
establishing the three-point shot is
And with the
goal
three.
number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Joe. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
No better
Carmelo
person
got
to
fucking-
answer a big-time 3. Mr. Isaiah Joe, have at it.
Here's Jokic. And again, it's Denver converting.
Just
Jokic with the
continuing
double-double.
to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Jordan
That is
with the double-double.
competitiveness he brings to the table.
Yeah,
Every
with the
night you're
double-double.
going to get great effort from him.
You can get
Joe
Dirk
with
a
the ball.
double-double. He
Covered
gets
by
some
Jordan.
rebounds.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. With the crossover, and he'll draw
Not
the
fouls,
foul.
double-
He'll head to
you
the
need
line for
rebounds,
2.
not fouls,
Hey, Grant,
Daddy.
when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, BA, through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure
Oh, he
how
got
I
one?
feel about
No, that's Jokic. Jokic got one.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Into the lane. Nowitzki, that one's good.
That's a
He has
testament
20
to Nowitzki's skills.
20
Even
points
when
and
he
7
gets hit
rebounds,
on the
27.
drive, he finishes the job.
Give me the ball.
There's a screen by Wiggins. Fires from 14. Denver grabs the
Jokic
miss.
again.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
3-pointer Anthony.
That's in.
He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Tipped.
And Dirk has always been a bit underrated defensively. Superb length to contest and block shots.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Jordan. Out to the wing. Here's Nowitzki.
That's in.
Pure from 3-point range. Nowitzki's got 23.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Iverson passes to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Such a powerfully built man. I mean, Jokic seems to just brush off the foul from the opposition.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
Here's Nowitzki. For three, Westbrook again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
They swipe it.
Whoops.
Now here's Joe. Defense is right there. Pass to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And yep, it's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 33.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Nowitzki, that one's good.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
To the inside. Here's Wiggins. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Wallace outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fade away. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 points here in the second half. Down low. Here's Jokic. The open J off the mark.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Well, Grant, it appears the league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA.
Oh, yeah, that is spread my talent.
Players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Shooting 2.
Oh, yeah, we're shooting 2, Daddy. Maybe 3 or 4.
First one falls for him. Watson, he's checked in for Brown. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren comes in for Joe. And Williams drops them both. And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Nikola Jokic.
Kirk, why didn't you
Jokic
get that?
has got his 16th rebound on the night. 4-3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Finally missed one.
Here's Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 9th assist of the game now. Launches it. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
With the step back. Outside, Williams. No good from outside. Jokic against Hartenstein. Here's Nowitzki. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense.
I'm trying to get Jokic to triple-double now.
2 guys on him. He
only needs
finds a
2
way
more.
to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. He drops it from range.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the
He only needs 1 more
Boy,
assist to
the
get a triple-double.
three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Now here's Holmgren. They need this. And it's good.
He just bounced off his head.
Holmgren's got 4 points this quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win
Let's
for the Nuggets.
go.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the
He got
kind of
triple-double.
performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21. Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Just disrespectful. If the D gives him a clear path to the hoop, he will
And
take it.
Let's just say they were a little slow to react there.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you
159 to 101. I didn't even realize how much I whooped their ass.
Now
I
here's
just whooped
Gilgeous
their ass.
Alexander. Goes up on the wing. The rebound by Nowitzki.
Finally,
Almost
Dirk got
too
another
wide open
rebound.
there.
He needed
That's
fucking.
like a warm-up jumper for him.
Pass to Westbrook from the arc. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night. Well, this guy plays with such confidence and an ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Hits the three-pointer.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his 5th foul.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
20 seconds left in the game.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander.
Man, good whistle there.
Nikola Jokic. That's his 3rd personal foul.
165.
That free throw good from Gilgeous Alexander.
Shooting for Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous Alexander. 15
Get him a
seconds
double-double
left in the
real quick.
4th. Murray from outside. And
Yep,
another
10 and
three
10.
for Denver.
You got a
You
double-double.
have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his
The only
range.
person in my way was a guy
Pass to
on my
Hartenstein.
team.
And here's Wallace.
He lost.
So no problem for Denver.
We beat him by 100.
And
We
this
beat him by
secures their
63
spot in
points.
the NBA Cup Tournament Finals. What a season they have had so far.
And bravo to both teams for making it this far into the tournament. But only one team can beat the best.
I just kept
of the
shooting
best
threes.
and get to play in
I was
the
just locked in
championship
on
game.
threes tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill.
I have
this
like
is
4
Brian
people who
Anderson
at least got a
alongside our
double-double.
2K Sports crew,
Jordan
thanking
Iverson.
you for watching.
Jokic got a
And before we go,
triple-triple.
we'll
Murray
leave
got a
you with our
double-double.
player
So
of the
that's
game.
4 people. Dirk Cut got a double-double. He needed 2 more rebounds. Not what I want to see. "37 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. 29 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. 21 points, 2 rebounds, 11 assists. 21 points, 17 rebounds, 10 assists." So here, hold on. 1 double-double, triple-double, double-double, 13, 0, and 4. He didn't get no rebounds, but that's, you know, point guard. Russell Westbrook, 7 for 7 on 3 points. We only got 3? Jamal Murray, okay, yeah, Jamal Murray, 10 points, 10 assists. 4 double-doubles. Three points, 3 points, 3 points, 3 points. That's all I kept doing. 3 points, 3 points. NBA Cup Finals. Pacers. I get to play the Pacers. I would love to play that right now, but we're not playing that right now. It's for the NBA Cup too. The Pacers. Yeah, I should like that too. I guess it's the end of the night. Tired, hungry, ready for bed. Play some games. Won some games. Yeah, that's what you do. I appreciate you for coming, watching, taking your time, even if you're not watching, currently. Come back and watch. That's for every stream. Thank you. I will see you on the next one.